know if you're like me, but we just came through graduation of our youngest child. And I realized that graduation is just like healing. Does that sound crazy? Before you think I've completely lost my marbles, let me explain why I think graduating is the same as healing. So for 13 to 14 years of our life, we live in this bubble of safety. There is always teachers, administrators who are there guiding, molding, and teaching you. You don't have to have the answers because they're giving you the answers. Nobody expects that you should know until they've taught you. If you're falling behind, there is always someone there you can turn to. And if you're my son, you have a school who's willing to help drag you through to graduation. But there is an element of safety. We get to graduation and we celebrate this victory, and 100% that's exactly what it is. But we celebrate this victory of graduating and completing by walking across a stage, by moving our tassel from one side to the other. But there's something bigger happening here, something that maybe we aren't catching. As our graduates step off of that stage, they're taking a bigger, maybe even a more scary step. They are stepping into the unknown. Even if they go to college and they're not just moving out into the workforce, there is an element of unknown. Unknown is scary, no matter what it is. But what do? We push them, right? And tell them that the world is their oyster. Go grab onto the things that they want. Make a life for themselves. But it is still unknown, and it is still scary. Now, you might be wondering, Shar, how is this anything like healing? Just like school and the safety that we find in those 13 to 14 years of schooling, there is safety to be had in our experiences, in the energy and emotion that we hold from what we've experienced in our life. Think about your anxiety. As horrible as it is and as hard as it is to have anxiety, there is a comfort in it. You have anxiety because you're carrying around the memories and emotions from the past, and that's safe because you know it. It's what you know. And to think about letting those things go to help you feel less anxious is not safe. It doesn't feel safe to the brain. As crazy as this sounds, even in our trauma, we find safety because it's what we've always known. All of those emotions and energies we've carried around our entire life, we know how that feels, so it's safe. So when we begin a healing journey, the brain immediately goes into panic mode because right now it knows how to handle this. It's been handling it for all of these years, but it doesn't know what it's going to feel like if we don't have it. All the mind knows is that us stepping out into the unknown is not safe. So do we remain in this place of safety, even though we have all of this pain and baggage that we're carrying around? Or do we push ourselves out into the unknown? The answer is we push ourselves out into the unknown. This is where graduating and healing connect for me. Both need to step into the unknown. Now, are you forced to as a graduate is? No, absolutely not. Unlike the graduates, you have a choice. You can remain exactly where you are with all of the baggage, energy, and emotions you've been carrying for all these years. But I encourage you to take that step into the unknown. At least consider it. Now, it's not easy. I've been there just like you, and it isn't easy. But I can tell you that it is 100% worth it. Because when you make that choice to step out to change, to let go of all of this that you have been carrying. The world is at your feet. You will no longer be held back by the stuff that has happened in your past. You can reach for new goals you probably haven't even considered. Now, if you're ready, but you need a bit of a push, let me know. I'm more than happy to give you that little bit of a shove. But I want you to remember, the choice is 100% yours. Both graduating and healing the past are exciting, scary things, but they're available to every single one of us. They're available to you. You have the ability to gain control back from the past. If you need a little bit of help and would like to work with me, schedule a free consultation or book a session. Let me help you begin to take a step into the unknown. It will be worth it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope our time together has encouraged you. And until we meet again, may your days be filled with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and reach out to me anytime. I love Facebook and Instagram, but can also be found on all social media platforms at Healing Light Wellness Online, or you can always send me an email at charlene@healinglightwellness.com.